Okay, let's take a walk around this 1989-90 Mercedes 300 CE in silver with full black leather. It's got a personal plate on it. It's got headlamp wash, wash wipe. A few marks and stuff on the body. Overall, not the nicest, but not the worst. So we'll take a closer look anyway. Looking at it from the front, looking at the bonnet, some marking on the bonnet. There's a sort of a strange area there actually of, can't quite work out what that is. Bit of cracked paint and stuff and micro blistering. There is a fair bit of micro blistering on the bonnet actually. It looks like it's been repainted at some point. I think that's cracked lacquer. But I imagine the bonnet's been repainted. There's a bit there, there's a bit there, and a bit over there on the trailing edge of cracked lacquer. So yes, it's had a repainted bonnet, and not particularly cleverly either. Some fool has snapped off the Mercedes gun sight. Replacements are available for Mercedes, obviously, and as quite often happens, the Mercedes plastic bonnet pull has obviously snapped. This is exactly what most people do. They put a cable tie around the thing to open it. Front bumper very badly stone chipped. Looking down the near side, it all looks pretty straight and clear down there. Near side front wing has got a couple of lacquer chips on it, and we've got rust just coming up on the, as usual, on the near side front arch. Just around there, a couple of tiny bubbles under the paint along the lower edge there, but it's really just around the arch lip. Windscreen itself is fine. There's a few sort of dirty marks. The roof also has lost lacquer around there, around the sunroof. And a big patch on the back of the roof here of lacquer loss. Near side door looks okay. There's a sort of a long scratch in the rubbing strip just along there, from about there to there. Inside, quite pleasant inside actually. Passenger seat has got a sort of a small mark or possibly a repair just there. That's where my finger is. Apart from that, it's pretty good. Carpets are nice. There's a scuff on the trailing edge of the rubbing strip just there, and it's slightly scuffed just around the front edge of the near side rear arch just there as well. But rear arches are pretty good. Parking scuff on the near side rear bumper corner rubber just there. Boot lid, a little bit of lacquer loss on the corners, bit there, tiny bit there, but that's about it. Bit of scuffing on the offside rear bumper corner. Looks pretty straight and clean down the offside, possibly a couple of tiny parking dinks in the offside offside door. There's a couple of marks underneath the fuel filler where obviously fuel has spilt, but I'm sure that'd come off with a polish. And we've got a couple of marks low down on the offside door in the rubbing strip just there, and also what's that? Strange mark very low down on the right on the bottom there. Not quite sure what that is. On the offside door, it's quite a large mark. Offside front wing, pretty good. Just starting to bubble up just around here. This car has been repainted at some point. It must have been for it to micro blister like this. There is some micro blistering on the front wing as well. But it's pretty good, the offside front wing, in terms of rust. A tiny bit just to start, not quite bubbled through yet, just where my fingernail is, but that's about it. Other things that I do know of, the driver's door lock has been changed at some point because the key doesn't fit it. Central locking all works fine, but you had to either do it from the passenger door or from the boot. Looking inside, driver's seat badly worn through, just on the bolster just there on the leather, but the rest of it's pretty pleasant. The dash is in good shape, wood's all nice. In the back, all very nice in the back as well. Looks like it's barely been sat in really in there. Obviously it's the full four-seater version. That's about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352. A couple of other things I didn't mention. You've got a scratch from there to there on the offside door. There's a very slight depression there as well. That's what I can see in terms of the parking dink. Very slight depression just there. and a little bit of cracked paint just underneath the handle, just there. That's it. End.